بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا إنك سميع مجيب الدعاء. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع وقلب لا يخشع ونفس لا تشبع ودعاء لا يسمع. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Welcome everyone. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This will be the last one for this month. Next month I'm out of town, so inshallah we will resume the names of Allah in September bi'idhnillah. So the name today is, which usually is one after the other. Let's go back again and says, the first thing you open the Quran, what are you going to see? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, right? And then the first verse, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So the second name is Ar-Rabb. What does Ar-Rabb mean to you? Don't translate, I know, it's the Lord. What does the Rabb mean for you as a young Muslim woman or a young Muslim brother? Bismillah. Sustainer, هذا الرزاق. Okay? يلا يا Mustafa. The one who's taking care of us. That's a good one. Okay? Yeah, so translate. You're right. So translate. So it's like someone who raises, but I can't say this word because Allah and I'm not a child. So, لا, مو educate. يعني take the raise, هو المربي, هو literally المربي. But how do you say it in English? Yes. Master هو الملك أو المالك. يعني this is the beauty of the names of Allah. That's why I want you all to think. In names of Allah, except Allah and Rabb, each one has a certain angle of Allah criteria or Allah names and attributes, except Allah and Rabb. Al-Rabb includes everything, but it has a main meaning. For example, this may, inshallah, make it easy for you. In the house, in the Arabic language, the father is called, those of you who know Arabic, Rabbul Bayt. The father, in the Arabic language, in the house, he is referred to Rabbul Bayt. Rabbatul Bayt, pay attention, it's also used for the mother, but usually means what? I'm sorry? Like a homemaker, stay home mom. Stay home mom is in the Arabic language Rabbatul Bayt. Yani, if you are a working woman, you don't say she is Rabbatul Bayt. But Rabbul Bayt, father, whether he works, he's a millionaire, he's studying, he's all of the above. So Rabbul Bayt takes care of the affair of the house. All the major ones. Again, that's a traditional, that's how it should be. Allah forgive us, how is reality? But the mother is the local. Let's say mother local, father is global, something like that. So what is a Rabb then? يلا يا هاجي. Yeah. Rabbul Alamin. طيب, everything is coming close. Yes. One of them. The one who looks after me. Because there's no name of Allah translate to the one who looks after me. So you see, two so far. Getting there. More. Yes. Take care of. Yeah, I know. Caretaker. Okay. Fine. Let me give it to you. Because I looked at the translation. First thing is the translation. Once you see a name that does not have one meaning, that means it has more than one meaning. Pay attention to this. So I looked it up actually. And you will see the Lord, the sustainer, the cherisher, the master, the nurturer, the owner, and sovereign. All of it is not one. Yani, I can't say outside the Lord, Ar-Rabb huwa al-Lord. That's always translated. But if I say sustainer, I'm going to say Ar-Razzaq. The cherisher, I probably can say Al-Wahhab. The master, Al-Malik. So all these 5 meanings, sustainer, cherisher, master, nurturer, and the owner or sovereign. Now, this is here. Now I learned the meaning. What does it mean? For me, for you, again, in your 20s, 30s, working, studying, all of the above, mother to be, wife to be, living in California, 2026. What does that mean? How will I live the name Rabb? This is the question, $1,000,000 question. Who can answer? Who lives the name Rabb? يلا يا دي. How do you? يعني هو definitely give you a feeling of safety, that's for sure. Give me a meaning. Give me a daily thing. This is how you live it. Please. That's tawakkul. That's Ismullah al-Wakil. That's the one I rely on. Bismillah, please forgive me that there's something in my throat. I don't know what it was. Bismillah. طيب. هذا يا هادي. So you all know Rabb. This is not a name new. طيب. Okay. In Aqidah. This is going to help you. So this was the word that translated. In my creed, what do I believe? Who is he for me? Number one. Again, not one. The everything, I don't know who, one of you said everything here. Created everything. Owns everything. Sustain and provide all creations. Nurture all creations. Control and governs all affairs. I'll come to it one by one. Guides, protect, and care for his servants. Let's take it one by one. Are you with me? Everybody? Bismillah. Created everything. Like what? Us. Every animal. Everything living and non-living. So just give a second. Look around you. Look around you. Whatever you see, whatever your eyes goes on first, it's his creation. So this is equal to who's he? Right? Exactly. But who's he for me? When I look around and I say he created all this, owns everything, Hadi big one. This is his, this is his, this is his, everything is his, this is his. That's why the true believer, the one who lives, walks, breathed faith will never say it's mine, will never say it's my children. I know we say it casual, but when it comes to the depth of it, they are my, I'm sorry, they are not your children. They are the children Allah gave you, right? It's my house, especially when people start having all these fights about material things, right? It's mine, kids, this age, mine. They hold to their doll or whatever it is, and it's mine, it's not yours. Everything he owns, and he sustain everyone. Forget human being. Look at animals. It's summer, so you start seeing a lot of animals, right? What is the common animals we're seeing these days now with all this heat? Lizards, exactly, right? Don't ask me about lizards. We'll talk about this later. That lizard, that many of us feel very uncomfortable. That lizard, if you watch him or her, I don't know, and then they found an insect. And that, what does the lizard do? Catch the insect, right? That insect went to the mouth of this lizard because Allah feeds everyone. Because he's a Rabb, he's sustaining that lizard. That lizard, if somebody wants to kill, we'll talk about this fiqhi later, and then you are very good and you throw a rock, that lizard escaped. Allah said, Rabb, sustain everything. That's why if you leave today, learned nothing, Just keep these 5 because this is my aqidah. What will this do to me? Humble me. My ego, my big ego, I'm not talking about you, talking about me. The older you get, the more Allah give you dunya, the more educated, the higher your salary, the more beautiful you are, the more stronger you are, the more children you are, the more status you are, all more of dunya. It all feed into my ego unless I am living surrounded by this name. It's not mine. Allah gave it to me. And the same thing when Allah takes it away, He gave it and He takes it. I'm not going to say why me, all these questions. So He created everything, owns everything, sustain and provide everything. Now nurture her and develop His creation to perfection. Pay attention to this one. Don't look at human beings. We are perfect in creation. And you don't know, you don't feel the perfection of Allah till I or you get sick. Simple one. Simple one. Right? You get sick. And I think I shared this with you. A very good friend of mine, also OBGYN, subhanAllah, had cancer. And the treatment is chemo. By the way, the chemo is sometimes worse than the cancer. SubhanAllah. She left me a message. And this message, it was like, this message is from Allah, is not from her. And she says, I never felt the ni'mah, the blessing, and she's not very practicing, the blessing of waking up in the morning and going to the bathroom. This woman played tennis, run, you name it. She says, now I have to sit for 5 minutes. And then I have to sit, put my legs down in the bed for 5 minutes. I have to take a deep breath and make sure I am strong enough to stand and then able to walk. Literally, she said 20 minutes to go to a bathroom. That's who He is. How many of us every day not only go to the bathroom, do all this? That's our Rabb. And if He decide, I remember also one of my patients, I did the surgery for her, and one of the well-known complications is urine retention. She cannot urinate. Ya Allah, the day she's a Muslim, the day she urinated, she said, I never felt what this ni'mah is. So He sustained creation to perfection. Again, anybody of you is going, inshallah, in med school and you go for anatomy and you see us inside us, not the outside. Outside is perfect, but the inside us. When you study physiology, how He fashioned everything to perfection. Again, cat, dog, any of these beautiful animals, let alone the trees, let alone flowers. And control everything. هذه control puts million lines under it. Because we think we control. As the more we are living, again, with all the technology and all the buttons we press, and you're hungry, you press this, the food comes in, I'm in control. Please accept my apology. Fully disagree. We're not in control of anything. But come and live it. This is why I'm stressing on this. We don't control. And we love to control. It's like a pandemic where everybody wants to control. It's mine. It's my masjid. It's my room. It's nothing. We don't control. He controls. And He guides and protects and cares for His servant. Guide, protect, and care. Guide, protect, and care. You are here not because you came, because Allah brought you. The brother here, I forgot his name, became a Muslim. Not. He became a Muslim 6 months ago. Yes, I'm sure he met Muslims. I'm sure he read Quran. I'm sure that somebody was a me, but Allah guided him. I spent 4 hours yesterday talking to somebody very well known. I made dua to Allah because if that person becomes guided and publicly, because he has millions of followers, millions, is a man. I can't tell you how many people he can guide. And Subhanallah la illahu is an amazing voice. He's a Muslim, but a lot of issues, huge issues. Then he did adhan. I've never in my life heard adhan like this. Amazing voice. Yet we all stood up to pray, and he didn't. I was crying like a baby in that salah. I was like, Ya Allah, you are the only one who guide. Very good human being. Very good human being. He guides. And then I looked and we were all sitting and I was like, why did he guide me and not him? So he guides, because this is something also we all are suffering from. You like someone, you love someone, that person doesn't. You care about somebody, could be your family member. Your family member is one of the biggest problem I see with new Muslims is their family. They love them, they're good people, we took care of them, they raise them. They're not bad, but they're just missing that part that I see they don't. He guides. And that's why when you come and talk to somebody, don't come and talk to them from this, whether Muslims or non-Muslims. And this is one of the problems also we have. I pray, they don't pray, and then I look at them this way. No, no. I always say, the one who guided me, the one who guided you to come here, the one who guided me to speak can guide everybody. Or my job is to ask him, guide, protect, and he cares for his servants. Cares. And we're going to come, when we come to Ismillah al-Wadud, all the beautiful names of love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All the verses in the Quran, most of the prophets, when they made dua to Allah, they used Rabbi. They didn't use Allah, they used Rabbi. And they used Rabbi without ya. For those of you who know Arabic, just a little bit of a small kasra, like this line. Why Rabbi? Because Allah is the one I love and I worship. But Rabbi is the one who takes care of me. You see the circle? So, for example, in your daily life, something happened, right? For example, Abdurrahman, we just lived it, right? I was talking with the staff. I was in Jannah Institute. We needed something. And I just said, you know what? Reach out to the YP. They, mashallah, always will help. I said the word YP. Allah brought Abdurrahman. Honestly, I was like, I didn't even know what are you doing in Jannah on Monday, right? The idea is, like, I know that, mashallah, tabarakallah, the brothers in YP, they're always there, right? Allah Jalla wa A'la. The YP creation of Allah. I know He's there for me. One of you said it in a way. I know He's there for me. But you will not know this unless you know Him. I say it, do I really mean it? He's there for me. So when I pray and it didn't happen, I know He's still there for me. When I ask Him and He didn't give me, I know He's still there for me. That's what needs to change inside us, especially at this age. And this is what, if you go to Surah Al-An'am, the end of Surah Al-An'am, the cattle, the chapter, chapter, I always forget the number. I think it's 7, is it? Fatiha, Baqarah, Ali Imran, Nisa, Al-Ma'idah. Okay, it's number 6. Okay, Al-An'am number 6. Cattle. It's all about Allah. All about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The end of it, a statement of Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam. I beg everyone in this room, mapaz it. Make it your motto. At this age, make it your life motto. Right? Before you say, I want to be this or that, before I want to marry this or this, before I want to have this many children, before, put number 1 this. Inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alamin. وبذلك أمرت وأنا أول المسلمين. Say, Allah saying to Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, you say it first, and then they need to say it. And tell me how many of you say that. Not say it, live it. Salati, my prayer. Wa nusuki, all my acts of worship. Okay. Wa mahyaya, my living. Wa mamati, my death Lillahi Rabbil Alameen, to Allah. Question for everybody. Is your daily life, daily at this age, is for Allah? Who can say yes? And if it is yes, okay, tell me. What made you say yes? MashaAllah. What made you say yes? I'm sorry? Taking care of your grandmother. طيب, that's one part of my day. هذا محياي. You know what's محياي? All my living. So all my living is a day. Taking care of my grandmother, taking care of my mother, my family, beauty. But is that all my life? That's part of my life, which is amazing. This one is all my life. So you're going to tell me, Yani, I'm not going to go and work? Did I say don't work? I'm not going to go and get married? Did I say don't get married? I'm not going to have children? I'm not going to go out with my friends? What is mahyaya mean? All my living is for Allah. Give me an example. Abdurrahman, ya Hadi. Yes, ya Hadi. I pick up on Hadi because there is a reason. I'm sorry. Everything you do in your day, your intention is for Allah. Okay, so easy. Okay, Rabbi, everything today is for you. Okay, let's see. Immediately he is going to test me before anyone. You said it's for me, and then comes in to a decision. I'm going to say this because there is it's in Arabic. There is a tweet came in from an influencer from Saudi Arabia. Did anybody read it? It was viral, and she was attacked, and she was praised. This is what she said. I am so surprised. Actually, I have a picture of it. Okay. But let me make sure I remember it for. She said, I am so surprised from Bismillah. Wait. I'm so surprised from young, she didn't say young people. She said from people. So usually is, here we go. Okay. She said, the real waste of money. It's going to hit everyone here. So please forgive me. It's last time for a month. So we'll see if I'll see you in September. Right? She said, the real wastefulness of money. And I read in Arabic first, so those of you who know Arabic. التبذير الحقيقي هو أن تشرب قهوة يوميا ب17 ريالة. يعني it's about $7 or $8. No, that's $6. لتوقظ عقلا لم يستطع إنتاج فكرة تساوي حتى ريالا واحدة. She said, now I can tell some of you are getting it. The real waste, basically waste of money, that you drink daily a coffee that costs, let's say, $12. Is it 8 to 12? Is that right? Something. And why? So you wake up your brain. I can't think. I'll have a headache, right? To wake up a brain could not produce an idea that's even worth $1. It went viral. And this is a very, she's yani not very old, she's a young, very beautiful one also. Rabb. What does this has to do with the Rabb? Inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati. My living, right? My salah, my act of worship, my living. Your living, right? And I hope the copy places will not get upset with me, right? But daily, this is what she said, daily, if my mahyaya is for Allah, my daily living, yes, I'll take care of my grandmother. Yes, I'll take care of YP. I'll be on the board. I'll work. I'll go to meetings. But I am not going to do anything because I like it, because I love it, because everyone else is doing it, because it's the trend, because what is wrong with it? You know, all these things. The only reason I do, or the only reason I don't do, because it is not for him and it's not pleasing to him. This is a Rabb. If Rabb, Allah is my Rabb, everything is going to be this. How easy is this? or how difficult it is. It's very difficult in this day and age. I'll be absolutely a liar, big one, if I said, what is wrong with you? Why don't you do it? But is it impossible? The answer is no. Or why it's difficult? Look at your face, isn't? في العربي كأن على رؤوسهم الطير. You know what that means? I for Arabic. When a bird stand on your head, you freeze, right? You don't know what to do. You don't know even blink your eyes. It's a very common phrase in the Arabic language. And this is your faces. Next time we'll put mirror here. No, I'm just kidding. Right? But that means you're thinking. This is the beauty of is when I stop and I start thinking, meaning it hits somewhere. Because when Allah said, say to them, meaning it is possible. Meaning you can do. I'm not going to say 24/7, but I am going to say it's going to be my goal. That's why I told you, if you leave today, you learned nothing. It's the motto. I'm sleeping for Allah. I'm waking up for Allah. I'm dressed for Allah. I am doing this for Allah. Then you live the name Rabb. You sleep for Allah because you need to wake up to pray for Him, to ask Him because He is your Lord. I need to go to bed because I'm tired, because I can't worship Him the way He wants me, including my work, my meeting, my preparation, my PowerPoint presentation if I'm tired. This is the Rabb. And in the Arabic language, or I guess what I translated, the meaning of it was very nice. هذا ابن القيم طبعا. He said the one who alone. هذه alone, million lines. No one else in this room, including the speaker, has this. He is alone, the one who alone owns complete control of all his creation. Created them, owned them, exercising absolute authority and control, and managing all their affairs. Imagine you live this day in, day out. What's going to change any? What's going to change him? If nothing changed in you, then you didn't live it. Because no way you will live this completely. I feel this is owned by Allah, this is owned by Allah, and He made me move, or He is making me read or speak. What is going to change in me? Yeah. Awareness, true. Beautiful. That's what I was looking for. Make me as a servant. Give me another word for it. I can't hear you. Yeah, that's what she said, but what is it? What character I will have? Obedient, okay? Okay. Huh? That's abd. Yanas, humble. Completely humble. What is a abd? What is a servant? You all were right, but it's not gonna change my character. What is humble? You know what's humble? I come in this room. This is how you live it daily. I come in this room, right? And I see there is no chair empty. Okay. I'm humble, do what? I'm gonna stand or I'm gonna sit on the floor. I'm not gonna complain, go out and then write this big text message to YP. Why didn't you put more chairs? I can give a feedback, which is nice, which we always actually talk about it after the Monday, but I'm not gonna be complaining. Don't tell me to come and you don't have enough chairs for me. Did you get what I'm saying? For me. An abd. You just said it. All of you beautifully in different ways. I'm servant. So a Rabb literally makes me very small. You know how I think of it? You have seen elephants, I'm sure. Have you seen elephant in reality? How many of you have seen elephant in reality? Have you walked with elephant? If you go to Africa, South Africa, there's two things. You walk with lions. Don't worry, they're trained. I did it. And they, honestly, it's amazing, God, when you touch them. And there is, you walk with the elephant. You walk with the elephant. You know how big you, imagine me walking with an elephant, right? Literally, literally. Have you seen like giants? Hey, this is how it is, the elephant. And he's a creation of Allah. And Allah control him. And Allah feed him. So who am I? With Allah. How can I not now come on? What a Rabb should do to me? How can I not submit to him? How can I not, when he say do, not do? Or don't? Why I cannot stand up for Salah? Why I spend 3-4 hours on my phone and talking to me on my phone? Christ cannot stand up to talk to him. Subhanallah. The man I was telling you yesterday, he's also a poet. So people who write poetry, anybody here write poetry? Right? Anybody? When you write poetry, especially the eloquent Arabic poetry, they're usually very sensitive people when they write poetry about love. And then he was all talking to me about the relationship with Allah is all about love. It doesn't matter what I do or I don't. You know the argument. And I said, sure, I will not disagree with you. So have you loved anybody in your life? Who didn't? And that person, she or he, mother, parents, husband to be, husband, send you a text message. How many times you read the text message? Tell me. Tell me. And if that text message got erased, what happens? You say you love him. And his text message is the Quran. How often you read it? That point, there was end of the discussion to this point. Rabb is the one I love. Turn to, ask, rely. One of you said it. Not only rely. SubhanAllah, I was just talking to somebody now, which was asking me what a woman should expect from a husband. And this is very important for both of you. The number one woman expect from a husband, and number one husband expect from woman. Who can answer me? This is very important for you also. The husband, what does he want? Number one from his wife is respect. These are studies, by the way. Respect. And the woman wants from the man that he protects her when she needs and stand up for her. Right? That's a human being. This is who is Allah, and Allah A'allu wa Ajal. I know He's there for me. I know He will never let me down, but not the way I see it. I know. لن يعني الله, like Sayyidah Hajar when she said it. When I know the Rabb, I know His ability, and I know what He can do, and as I said, just look around you and reflect on animals. Because the animals makes you wonder who is He and what is His ability. Subhanallah. Here, one of the nice ones, I have a lot of here, but the couple of the things, He is the one. How many of you have lost a dear person to you? Any? Right? Mother, father, you're still young, but grandfather, maybe a friend, Allah knows. Right? Everybody will perish except him. You all know that. يسأله من في السماوات ومن في الأرض كل يوم. I'm sorry, كل من before that. كل من عليها فان. Everybody will disappear. So that's number one. And one I want to share literally. How many of you have been to Umrah? Alhamdulillah. Has anybody yet went to Hajj? Alhamdulillah. What is Hajj? Huge, non-ending human beings. The day of Eid, Tawaf al-Ifada, the haram is packed. When you do Tawaf, and pay attention to this next time you go for Umrah or Hajj, Ya Rabbi, and each human being, young or old, man or a woman, they're asking Allah, right? You hear it. Sometimes they're shouting, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're crying, language you know, language you don't know. Each one, Allah listen. And He knows. يسأله من في السماوات ومن في الأرض كل يوم هو في شأن. Everyone on this earth, on in the sky, on this earth, in the heavens, ask him. He listened and he responded. No other person will do that. You talk to me and you talk to me. I said, please forgive me. I can't focus. Two people talk to me at the same time. Don't we say this? That's my ability. Somebody behind me, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you come in front of me? That's us. Why do I bring this? Because our problem as humanity, young and old, we put people equal to Allah. And sometimes money, people, money, we put them equal to Allah, and sometimes uh, above Allah. Even tell me, no way, come on. And I said, I'm not saying it about you, mashallah, tabarakallah, but have you ever took a decision and you know that decision is not pleasing to Allah, but it's pleasing to me or to people, or I like it? How many of us have done that? Show me hands. If you don't raise your hand, you're shy. It's okay. Allah knows. Then at that moment, not all the time, at that moment, I put that thing, that person, that phone, that beauty, that money above Allah. And sometimes it's 24/7, subhanallah. Nothing, there's so many things I have. And if you want to, we did it last week in much longer time. But if you want to go back, but what I wanted to, two things, and I will end up here. Allah's lordship is two kinds. It's aqeedah, but it's my daily life. Two, Allah is a Rabb for everyone. Al-Kafir, disbeliever, the believer that is righteous, the believer that in the process of being righteous, the believer who's not righteous, he's still his own. He feeds them, he take care of them, he protect them, all what I told you. But there is a second kind. That's what we all have, but we need to beg to have better. They call it ar-rububiyatul khassa, special. Special. Let me ask you one question so it comes to you. Have you ever felt you're treated special? Show me hands. Somebody tell me, what was it that you felt special? Anybody. Without going to the details. You raised your hand. What came to your mind? Okay. Right. So you felt you are. But there's even more than that. It's you special. You have two people coming to say greeting to you. You know them both. But someone treats you, a man or a woman, greet you more special. How do you feel? Somebody comes, both, like two friends, but the one friend, you're waiting for that hug because that hug is special. Have you had that? I have two friends, one live in Chicago. I was like, I just want to go to Chicago because I miss that hug. It's genuine. It's real. I don't see it with anybody else. I feel special. And there's nothing wrong with feeling special as long as it's pleasing to Allah. So the second lordship that Allah give it only to those who are special to Him. Iman. Not a human being saying salam, giving me something, He didn't give it to anybody else. What is it? The special lordship. And we don't look at it. We're all Muslims here, right? I don't think we have somebody thinking of Islam. Everybody is Muslim, am I correct? Number one, they said, a special lordship that He guided them to believe in Him successful. I just gave you the example of yesterday. And I kept thinking all day yesterday, all this morning, why I'm not asking Allah, and I'm not arguing with Allah, a'udhu billah, but how fortunate I am when Maghrib I stood up and this man called the adhan, yet he didn't get up. And I just looked at somebody and I said, just say it one more time. Maybe Allah will bring him. He said it. The man didn't move. That's special. You are here or in any lecture, whether person or online. At that moment, you're special to Allah. He's making you listen to it. Then helping you and me to worship Him. Not to know Him only, but to worship Him. He nourishes us by continuing giving us things to stay close to Him. Sometimes the way He brings us back to Him, it's tough way. It's a tough way. Like when a mother really time out her baby and the baby hates it, but it's good for him, brings him back. That's how He does it. And He doesn't do it but for those special. He helps you and me, even when we are very far. Subhanallah. And then something happens we need, we turn to Him, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. That's a special one. He turns us around to go back to Him. This is for many of us. He makes it easy for us to know Him, to worship, to learn about Him. Why you are here? How many Muslims in Southern California? You know there's more than 1 million Muslims in Southern California. Honestly, it's true. It's probably even more now. Right? 50% of them less than 40. Why there is only you here? I'm not saying why. I'm saying why me? He looked at you, looked at me, looked at you, looked at me, and said, there's something in there. I'm going to breathe. That's Ismullah Rabb. Yurabbini. He takes care of me like a parent takes care of the child, and He guides me. When the child starts walking, the mother or the father are behind them. Let them walk. They are like doing like that. What is that? It's going to fall. And then when the child falls, what the parents does? What do they do? Help them or him or her get up. That's what Allah does to him. When I am away, when I'm lazy, when I missed my salah, when I said something I shouldn't say, He doesn't give up on me. Now we give up easily, quickly on each other. May Allah forgive us. He doesn't. He does, especially if He knows. Not if He, especially if, A'udhu Billah, if He sees inside you and me truthfulness in wanting Him, but we go astray. He brings you back. Raghima anfa is even if you don't want, He'll bring you back. Keeps you away, but part of our rububiyyah of Allah from hardship doesn't mean you're not going to go through tough time, but you don't see it as a tough time. Helps you, makes you jump, if you want to use the word. Wallahi, if you sit down for 10-15 minutes and think of what everything I shared with you, and that's why I told you, reflect on your day just today, right? Why did you wake up for Fajr? Who woke you up for Fajr? Let alone you went to the masjid. Let alone you came and you went to work, and throughout work there were so many challenges, but you kept going. There was Dhuhr Salah, you found this 2 minutes in this whatever place and you prayed. You were so upset with this person, with that person, your boss, whatever, you're about to say something, and then, not because you're afraid from them, but because He's watching you. That's Allah Rabb taking care of you and protecting us from evil. And that's why when you are afraid, the first of your mind is what? Ya Allah. Don't we all say it naturally? Because inside us, we know with no doubt that He is Allah and He's a Rabb. But we just need to work on it. We need to resuscitate this, I call it, this belief inside that. So Ar-Rabb, Al-Murabbi, the one takes care of me, the one created everything, the one who guides me, the one who feeds me, the one who sustains me. You put all the names under it. And because He is a Rabb, because He is my Lord, and He's the only one who deserves my worship, my love, my feeling, my attachment, and I can never put anything equal to Him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I wish I learned this, I was your age. Because once you learn this reality of it and live it, reality of it, your life will be different. Your relationship with Him will be linear and will be up and down in going to Him and come back. Not only when I need Him goes. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make you learn that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make you nahya bi ismih. We live by his names. Ya Rabbi Ameen. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه تسليما كثيرا.